Pinning and cutting the skirt patterns. Lay the fabric on the table. The wrong side should be on top. Start to pin the front skirt pattern on the center fold of the fabric. The center front should be pinned exactly on the center fold of the fabric. There should not be an allowance here. This should be exactly pinned. It is important to pin the patterns on the fabric so that it will not move when cutting. Place a heavy object on top of the pattern so that it will not move when cutting. Cut the fabric along the pattern. Make sure not to cut the allowance of the pattern. Set aside the material. When you set aside the fabric and the pattern, you should make sure that it's still pinned together. That is for the tracing and the marking purposes. For the back pattern, place the fabric on top of the table. The wrong side should be on top, and the fabric should only be one layer. Unfold the zipper allowance and lay it flat on the fabric. Pin the fabric and the pattern together. Cut the fabric along the pattern. To complete the back pattern, lay one layer of fabric facing the wrong side, and then on top of it, place the right side of the first back pattern that we have cut. Cut along the side of the fabric. Now we have completed the back pattern for the skirt. Pin the patterns and the fabric together. Set aside the back pattern. And now we have the front pattern and the back pattern pinned together with the fabric. For the waistband, the fabric should be folded into two, and we will start pinning the pattern on the folded area of the fabric. Cut the fabric along the pattern. So now we have the waistband, the back pattern, and the front pattern pinned and cut together. On the next activity, we are going to trace the sewing line. So it is important that if you keep these patterns, you have to keep it pinned together. Okay? Because it is important on our next activity that the patterns are pinned together.